Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Buckeyes kick it off to get us underway. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Michigan's offense takes the field. Ohio State pulled out a classic and won close over the Wolverines last season.
Yeah, it's so nice to know you got a team that in the biggest moments in the game, the huge rivalry game, your big game of the year, they can come up clutch and make those big plays. Ohio State did a year ago. Can this team handle the moment now against the new Michigan team?
Well, oftentimes in great rivalries like this, the game is going to go right down to the wire. And that loss last year, that really propelled Michigan this offseason. They did extra sprints. They spent extra time in the weight room. Fourth quarter, that was a major point of emphasis all offseason, getting ready for this one. They know they've got to dial in this one late.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Motion from the wideout. Off-play action on first down. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. These two first squared off in 1897, and this rivalry is almost like a history of the sport itself.
So much history, so much tradition. I mean, I can go back to 2006 when they were 1-2 in the country. You know, like, these games really matter. The uniforms are clean. The athletes are flowing. There's tons of athletes all over the place. This is always a huge showdown.
And you think about some of the great coaches that have graced the sidelines in this rivalry. Bo Schembechler at Michigan and Woody Hayes at Ohio State. And it's amazing, in a conference full of trophy games, maybe the greatest rivalry doesn't even have one.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Davis will throw. He'll get rid of it. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Off the play fake on first down to throw. quickly to the tight end. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Guys, let's chat about Michigan. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time four-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the tight end. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Running back searching for a hole. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
This time, there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row. The give to the lone running back. Spins away from the defense.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Big fella moving. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Wolverines. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Houston is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Iowa State.
Fires it beautifully in on the crosser.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. They'll run it from the gun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Upshaw. Grab near the marker, it's Williamson. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Off play action. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
You got to give the defense tons of credit because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit. They were able to bring him down for a big loss on the sack.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll try to get outside. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Davis looking to pass. He uncorks one deep. And incomplete on the deep ball. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Wolverines will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
And the Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nothing settled, deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the 2nd quarter. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. It's complete on the right side. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be knocked down. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Off the boot, looking for his man. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Back to pass, it's Upshaw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williamson. And he'll be brought down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Buckeyes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Did make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. Makes his man miss. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Rides the back on the option to give. The Wolverines get it past the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Use the play fake, now to throw. Intercepted, a 1st half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Motion from the back. Back to throw. It's Upshaw. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. They'll go to the fullback. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Working that wide receiver screen. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And that is why you never quit on a play. And 4th down by the goal line. It looked like the quarterback had nowhere to go with it, but he wouldn't quit. He wouldn't give in to the defense. He just dug deep down inside himself and found a way to score that TD. That was impressive.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Virginia Tech is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off.
They'll try the run.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Virginia. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Right back to him on the ground. Fights off a defender. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Davis will throw. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And the Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. It's Williamson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Unloads quickly. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Davis looking to pass. He's going up top. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Plucks it out of the air. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll leave it with him. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's Marsh. The Wolverines get the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Throws for the tight end. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Fires to the right. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going to take a shot at this DB. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. And now the lead is even bigger. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when the Wolverines and Buckeyes get together, and a fun first half to boot. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Ohio State plays out.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. It's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 27. Wants to throw. It's Upshaw. Caught close to the marker. It's Williamson. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Gets the back moving. Just keeps swinging it. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete. So now it's second and long. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. It'll be third and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
That's the way you answer your halftime speech. You gave up a lot of points in that first half. What did the defense do? The first possession, you set the tone in the second half, get the big stop, get the big sack. Really nice answer by this defense.
The Buckeyes send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Turning it on! Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
From the 47-yard line on first and 10. Davis will throw. He'll pull it down. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's the handoff. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And the Wolverines get enough to move the chains. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. The give to the back.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll move the tight end. They go right back to it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd down, going up top. Throws toward the end zone. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender. So they'll give up the 15 yards on the pass interference penalty, but that's certainly better than giving up a touchdown in the end zone. He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Touchdown, Michigan! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Georgia is on top, but this is a close game. And, you know, back in the day, you'd feed Herschel Walker and go home. That guy needs to emerge for them today. They're up by 5 over Georgia Tech. For now, it's back to you, fellas. But, of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Brings up 2nd down.
The play action fake. He's going to throw deep right side. Intercepted deep in his own end. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll be stopped short of the 40, right at the 41, and this interception has given them a great opportunity. That was not a great throw. Might even call it ungood. Tried to put some air under it and just made it too easy.
I don't think the quarterback had a lot of confidence in where he was going with that football, Reese. I mean, that's a ball that needed to get there so much sooner. You got to put a little bit more mustard on that throw, and just lobbing the ball down the field like that, I don't know. You're asking for an interception.
Quick handoff. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Hang on, Sloopy, the Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Davis looking to pass. Hauls it in. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch, it's Hansen. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They'll go back to the ground. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down. The Wolverines have this offense rolling. Tight end now in motion. They're going to ride this running back.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Might be changing the route. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. One final play before the end of the quarter. They give it to him again. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
14.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll give it to the back. Can't get him to the ground. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Pressure coming. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Quick strike through the air for the score. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Reading the option, it's Upshaw. Shakes off the defender. Got the first down and more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. From the gun, running back gets to give. Brings into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Off the play fake. Under fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Upshaw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Buckeyes decide to punt it away. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the running back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. They'll go to the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Wolverines will send out the punt unit. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Upshaw. Quickly complete. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Surging forward on the sneak. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Got his man. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
This coaching staff has really done a nice job marrying the play-action game to their running game. That looked like that was going to be a run. Everything in that play said they're running the ball downhill. At the last second, quarterback pulled the football, and he was able to complete the throw.
Unloads it left. A strike downfield. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Trying play action. Here's a hit. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? QB draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Buckeyes are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Wide open downfield. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Upshaw. He wants it all. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
Man, this offensive line, back-to-back sacks. In fourth quarter, I got to protect my quarterback. It's money time. We got to put some drives together, and they just are not holding up and gave up back-to-back sacks.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They'll stop him short on third down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. Rushes on him. Hit as he throws. And it's picked off for the third time today. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
And that is a back-breaker. It's fourth down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
Quarterback takes a knee. The game may be the best rivalry in college football, and this year, the Buckeyes will hold the bragging rights. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.